Hey, what's up? It's payday. First payday of the year. Tuesday, January 4th. I had a good week. Um, New Year's Eve was a little bit slower. New Year's Day, I think it was a record day. I ended up just doing only Uber on New Year's Day. So Uber had the little Quest promotions that seemed super cheap. They're like, do five trips and get $12, and then two more gets you $6 more, and they total $20, but those things add up. So, and DoorDash didn't offer anything like that, and they didn't have any peak pay. And I turned both apps on New Year's Day in the morning, early morning, and DoorDash was giving me what I call out of town orders. And then they gave me one of those long road trip orders and it was an alcohol delivery at 4 o'clock in the morning, illegal. So the cutoff here is 2 a.m. to 6. So that was like their, that got them turned off for the whole New Year's Day. But I made it through all the major holidays, worked all the major holidays, at least 14 hours, usually 15. I cut it early if they piss me off at the end, so sometimes it's only 14 hours, but so if you guys think that's crazy to max it out on the Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, have you ever had 3 months off? It's glorious. It doesn't fly by. It seems like a long ass time. So that's why I'm doing it. June, July, and August off. It's only 5 months to go. I've only got five months to work until I get to do that again. So but let's show the payday. So here's January 4th. $11.95 on Uber and $12.68 on DoorDash. So they were neck and neck this week. 24 something. I totaled it earlier, but wrote it down, and then I don't have that paper with me. So 24 is pretty good. I think this is my second highest, not counting the 2,600 last week. So I increased my overpayment of my mortgage had it rounded to 2,000. Now it's 22 because they changed my payment when they did the escrow analysis. So that'll be quicker progress paying that mortgage off. So let me show you that day on Uber. Oops. Uber seems to have better single day, like there it is. 454. Only 40 deliveries. And I worked till it kicked me off, and you'll see that they claim that it's a 12-hour limit, but if you're slow, and I was slow a few times and made it back to the house, then it doesn't count that against the time limit. So 14 hours, 37 minutes is right around what I usually do. Like I told you, I'll quit if it pisses me off at the end. So that happens pretty often. So Uber can be really good. If I'm thinking that, our busy events are coming up, and it could be possible to just favor Uber if I want to. But doing them both is a big advantage, and because it's kind of like one of them has to give you a doable order or they're going to get turned off. It's playing one against the other. So I like to just have them both running and be available to, more likely to get a good order that's acceptable, and I don't have to keep declining. So my Nissan broke down yesterday, Monday, towards the end of my shift. It started feeling weird, and I was hoping it was just my tires, because my tires are like totally bald. I'm just about to replace the tires. I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I don't know if the car's ruined or not. It wouldn't get, like, it felt like it was stuck in second gear is what it felt like. I was trying to get it to the mechanic as soon as it started happening, and so I called my son while I was driving with the hazards on, because I could only go like 38 miles an hour in the fucking 45 street. So he met me at the mechanic, and they were closing, but there was a guy there leaving, so I told him what was going on with the car, and they're going to check it out this morning. So, but every time something goes wrong with that Nissan, I think it's the transmission, because so many people have told me that the transmissions go out on those. The Nissan Altima, it's a 2012, so I'll be using the backup car, the Lexus, today until I find out what's going on. I just went over 200,000 miles on it, and I was hoping to get 300,000 miles on it, but I should have bought a fucking Toyota. I love Toyotas, and that's what the Lexus is a luxury Toyota. So, but I might have to replace it. If the transmission's out, I think it's, that means it's pretty done. So I'll update you on that. I might just do a separate video on that when I find out, hopefully today, what the hell is going to happen with the piece of shit Nissan. So wish me luck on that. But at least I've got the huge cash flow still going, and that's why I mentioned in my last video, you need 2 cars. You have to have a full-on car that's available to you to use. So I ended my shift. It was like about an hour to go, and I was at $325. So didn't really screw me up too bad with the pay. So anyway, that's it for now. Give you an update later. Thanks a lot. See ya.